Friends, welcome to Let's Crack UPSC CSE English in our marathon series. Friends, today we'll start with the class 6th NCRT for geography, that is the Earth, our habitat. Now friends, in this marathon series, we will discussing NCRT books like page by page, which will help to understand the basic concepts for UPSC CSE. Now friends, when we are talking about the Earth, there are different aspects we will discuss in today's session. Sorry, like solar system, then Earth movement, then when we are moving to the next part, like we will discuss about the latitude, longitudes, and much more. So friends, in this marathon series, most probably we'll cover this NCRT in 2 sessions. Excuse me. So let's start today's session. Now friends, everyone is curious about the basic idea. Yes, like how Earth is rotating, moon, sun, their movement. So just share the link with your friends also. Let them join the session and we'll continue with today's lecture, the Earth, our habitat. Now friends, it's my pleasure to welcome you all on Unacademy, India's largest learning platform. It's me, Rushikesh Inamdar, guiding UPSC aspirants from last 8 years. You can follow me on Unacademy. You can also join our Telegram group to get important updates. There are various benefits with Unacademy subscription. We will discuss in the later part of the session or during the session about various benefits like CSE Assure, extended validity with your subscription, and much more. Combo subscription offer is there, where friends you will get huge discount with combo subscription and free guidance, or we can say the free optional test series. In Maha subscription offer, you will get extended validity, and UPSC comprehensive test series will help you to evaluate your preparation for general studies, EMI benefits, and study material in hard copy. Yes friends, Unacademy is providing iconic and plus paid subscription on our platform. In plus subscription, you will get live classes, structured courses, unlimited access for live and recorded classes. Along with that, in iconic subscription, friends, you will get additional benefits like personal guidance, study planner, study material, experts guidelines, and test analysis. Yes. Faisal today will continue with the NCRT marathon. Yes, I'm good. How are you doing? So friends, do not forget to use referral code RBI Live to get 10% discount, which means for the 1 year of plus subscription, you have to pay only 44,550 rupees. And for the 1 year of iconic subscription, you have to pay 67,050 rupees after discount. Yes, the discount is applicable on optional subscription also, where you can use referral code RBI Live. Yes, friends, Unacademy Combat is there, where you will get opportunity to evaluate your preparation with other aspirants. So we are conducting Unacademy Combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. Link will provide you the link to enroll for the combat in description box. So friends, we are going to start new batches from today. Like there are various batches, NCRT batches, revision batches, and regular batches, 1 year, 2 year batches. Free test series for all aspirants where we'll cover general studies and current affairs part. So friends, you can use the code RBI Live to unlock the test. And last but not the least, friends, Unacademy is providing free special classes on Unacademy app. So download the Unacademy app. Follow me on this Unacademy app and you can watch our free special classes. So friends, let's start today's session. The Earth, our habitat, class 6th NCRT. Now, as we have discussed earlier, we will learn about the solar system and Earth's position. Then we'll discuss about the globe, that is latitudes and longitudes, motions of the Earth, then maps, major domains of the Earth, major landforms of the Earth, and further information related to our country, that is climate, vegetation, and wildlife. So friends, let's start today's session. So let's see how many topics we'll cover in this part. So most probably in 2 parts we will cover this NCRT. So friends, here we go with first topic, that is the Earth in the solar system. Yes, Fazal, you can subscribe our channel to get schedule of live classes. So we are conducting daily live classes, but for the marathon series, we are conducting on like intervalling these sessions. So you can check the schedule on our Unacademy YouTube channels, and for the free special classes, you can download Unacademy app. So friends, now let's start the first topic, that is the Earth in the solar system. So friends, as we observing the sky from our childhood, yes, so there are different ideas in our mind when we observing the sky, especially in the night. The whole sky is filled with tiny shining objects. Some are bright, others dim. And friends, they all appear to be twinkling. But when we look at them carefully, we'll notice that some of them do not twinkle as others do. So they simply glow without any flicker, and just as the moon shines. So these tiny shining objects. Now, along with this, the bright objects may also see the moon on most of the days. So it may appear at different times, in different shapes and different positions. Now, when we are studying, or when we are watch the sky after the sunset, the whole sky is filled with tiny shining objects. Now, yes, friends, sometimes we can see the full moon, sometimes, which means only once in about a month's time. So, which is known as full moon night or Punima. Now, friends, this is the basic information as we are studying from, we can say, our childhood study. Yes, in school days also, we were curious about this formation of full moon night and new moon night. So we can see full moon only once in about a month's time. Yes. So fortnight later, we cannot see this full moon, which means it is a new moon night or Amavasya. So friends, on this day, we can watch the night. Yes, the night sky based, provided it is a clear night, which is on Amavasya. So जब भी हम फुल मून नाइट और न्यू मून नाइट की बात करते हैं, तो दोस्तों, there are major differences in our observation. So on new moon night, it's clear night, or we can say we can watch the night sky very best. Yes, that is the clear, we can say. Now, difference, the question is that why can't we see the moon and all those bright tiny objects during the daytime? Yes. So it is because the very bright light of the sun does not allow us to see all these bright objects of the night sky, which means the sun, moon, and all those objects shining in the night sky are called celestial bodies. Yes, friends, sun, moon, and all those objects are shining in the night. Yes, shining in the night sky are called celestial bodies. Now, sorry. See the picture which showing the celestial bodies. So these are the two pictures which showing. First picture, it's full moon, and second one is new moon night. Then celestial bodies, so sun, moon, and all the objects shining in the night sky are called celestial bodies. So friends, some celestial bodies very big and hot. They are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light, which they emit in large amounts. So these celestial bodies are called stars. Now, as we know, the sun is a star. So friends, when we are talking about the watching night sky, there are countless twinkling stars like to the sun, but we do not feel their heat or light. So they look so tiny because they are very, very far from us. Right? Now, there are number of twinkling stars in the night sky. Those are similar to the sun, but we do not feel their heat or light due to the distance between us, like they are very, very far away from us. Now see the picture, that is the twinkling stars. Now friends, see the Saptarishi and North Star. So friends, all objects look smaller when seen from a distance. So, like how small an aeroplane looks when it is flying at a great height. So, while watching the night sky, we may notice various patterns formed by different groups of stars. These are called constellations. Yes, the friends, group of stars when we are watching. So these are called constellations. Then Ursa Major or Big Bear is one of such constellations. Yes, the Ursa Major or Big Bear is one such constellation. So one of the most easily recognizable constellation is the Saptarishi. Yes, the Sapta 7 DC Sags. So it is a group of 7 stars that forms a part of Ursa Major constellation. So this is the North Star, the Pioneer Star, and Saptarishi. That is the a group of 7 stars. Now, friends, in ancient times, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. So amazing. Now, when we are talking about our development or as per the technological words, yes, in the technological world, there are different devices we are using to determine the directions. But in ancient times, people used to determine directions during the night with the help of stars. Now, the North Star indicates the north direction. So it is called the pole star. So it always remains in the same position in the sky. So there is technique, or we can say we can locate the position of the pole star with the help of Saptarishi. So this image, this is the North Star. So it is also known as pole star, so friends, as we have discussed about the celestial bodies, now some celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light. They are lit by the light of the stars, and such bodies are called planets. So the word planet comes from the Greek word planeti, which means wanderers. So the earth on which we live is a planet. So it gets all the heat and light from the sun, which is our nearest star. So if we look at the earth from a great distance, say the moon, it will appear to be shining just as the moon. The moon that we see in the sky is a satellite. Yes, friends, the moon that we see in the sky is a satellite. So it is a companion of our earth and moves around it. So like our earth, there are 7 other planets that get heat and light from the sun. And some of them have their moons too. So like our earth, there are 7 other planets get heat and light from the sun. Now, the interesting fact is that, dear friends, Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus have rings around them. These are belts of small debris. For example, when we are talking about the Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus, this is for example only. So, friends, there are rings around them. Yes, this is the. They have rings around them. So these are bits of small debris, and these rings may be seen from the Earth with the help of powerful telescopes. Now, there are number of methods. As friends, when we are talking about the observing the Jupiter, Saturn, and Uranus from the Earth, there is scientific way to study of all this solar system. So Now we will discuss next topic after the introductory part, that is the solar system. Yes, so friends, the sun and 8 planets, satellites, and some other celestial bodies known as asteroids, meteorites, which form the solar system. So we are also call it solar family, like with the sun as its head. Yes, head of the family is sun. So friends, when we are studying solar system, now first of all, we'll discuss about the sun. Yes. Yes. So friends, first of all, we'll discuss about the sun. So, sun is in the center of the solar system. It is huge and made up of extremely hot gases. It provides the pulling force that binds the solar system. Yes, friends, in the solar system, sun provides the pulling force that binds the solar system, and the sun is the ultimate source of heat. Ultimate source of heat and light. So sun is the ultimate source of heat and light for the solar system. But that tremendous heat yes, so this is we can say sun, which is center at the solar system. So the but it's the ultimate source of heat and light. But the tremendous heat is not felt so much by us because despite being a nearest star, it is far away from us. Yes, we can say that this is the nearest star, but again, when we are talking about in terms of distance, the sun is far away from us. So, when we are talking about distance, which is around 150 million kilometers away from the earth. So, friends, when we are talking about the sun, see the pictorial diagram which will help us to understand. And dear friends, those aspirants have the hard copy of NCRT, they can also use for the reference. Now, the sun is the center of the solar system. It provides pulling force. See how the other planets revolving around the sun in solar system. Now, as we have discussed, the sun is the ultimate source of light and energy. Now, the solar system, in terms of, now see, the earth is here and here is the sun. So in compare with the other planets, we are in the inner planets. Now, before understanding the planets, discuss other things. Now friends, there are 8 planets in our solar system. Yes, 8 planets in our solar system. In order to their distance from the sun, like they are Mercury, Venus, then Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, then Uranus and Neptune. So according to distance, Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. So friends, here is the easiest way to memorize the name of the planets in order to their distance from the sun. So just note down the one sentence. Yes. Yes. Now, the trick is also mentioned in your NCERT book. So friends, my very efficient mother just served us nuts. So, an easy way to memorize the name of the planets in the solar system. So, first M stands for Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, then Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So we can use this trick to just memorize the planets in solar system. Now, friends, all the 8 planets of the solar system which move around the sun in fixed path. Now see, these are the fixed path. Yes. Okay, just give me a moment. We'll identify them another way. Yes. So friends, just see the path of these planets. The paths are elongated, so they are called orbits. So these yellow lines are the paths of planets. They are moving around the sun These paths are fixed, paths are elongated. So they are called orbits. So friends, Mercury is nearest to the sun. It takes only 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. Now we'll understand in detail also. The nearest planet is Mercury. It takes only 88 days. Yes, now friends, here we'll mention the number of days like Mercury, which will take 88 days to complete one round along its orbit. Then Venus is considered as the Earth twin because its size and shape, which are very much similar to that of the Earth. So friends, like till recently in 2006, Pluto was also considered a planet. So, in a meeting of the International Astronomical Union, International Astronomical Union, a decision was taken that Pluto, like other celestial objects, says 2003, so which is discovered in recent past, may be called dwarf planets. So the Pluto was also considered a planet, like the International Astronomical Union in their meeting took decision about this dwarf planet or the. Now moving to the next part, after the sun, now friends, we will discuss about the Earth in detail. So, friends, the Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun. So, in size, it is the fifth largest planet. Now, you will ask, sir, how is it important for our UPSC CSE examination? Friends, when we are talking about the syllabus of UPSC CSE examination, we will cover each and everything which is mentioned there. And when we are built up any building, friends, the foundation should be constructed very well. Like this, we can say this is the foundational or introductory part of the geography we will understand in detail. Now, the Earth is the third nearest planet to the sun, and in the size, it is the fifth largest planet. Now, it is slightly flattened at the poles Yes, as we know, when we are talking about the North and South Pole, so like at the poles, it is slightly flattened. Yes, now we'll see. So that is why its shape is described as a geoid. So yes, Narsiha, how are you? So we are taking marathon sessions on intervals. So how's your preparation going on? I hope you're doing well. Yes. So now, friends, there are number of myths related to the solar system in our minds. And generally, when we are talking about the shape of the earth, yes, what is the answer? It's not exactly round or the circular or the in like circle. It's a geoid because at the poles it is slightly flattened. So geoids means an earth-like shape. Now moving to the next part. So when we are discussing about the earth in detail, like the conditions favorable to support life are probably found only on the earth. Yet the earth is neither too hot nor too cold. So there are favorable conditions for the existence of living beings. Earth has water and air, which are very essential for our survival. So the air has life supporting gases like oxygen. So because of these reasons, friends, the earth is a unique planet in the solar system. So from the outer space, the earth appears blue because its two-thirds surface is covered by water. Yes, when we observe the earth from outer space, it appears blue because its two-thirds surface is covered by water, and it is therefore called blue planet. Now friends, when we are talking about the light, yes, okay, just we will discuss this interesting facts with the diagram. Now friends, yes, so this is the sun which emitting, or the sun is the source of heat and light. So friends, the light which travels at the speed of about 3 lakh kilometer per second, and yet even with this speed, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. Now see, this is the distance, which is around 150 million kilometers. Now see, for example, this is the earth. Now, for example, we are taking this pictorials. Now, friends, when we are talking about light, so light travels at the speed of 3 lakhs kilometer per second, and it takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth from the sun. Yes, this is the speed of the light. Now, friends, we have discussed about the sun, then earth. Now, moving to the next part, the very interesting and in our literature, the hero of various poets and the central theme of the poetry is the moon. Now, friends, yes, so friends, our earth has only one satellite. That is the moon. Our earth has only one satellite. That is the moon. So its diameter is 1/4 that of the earth. It appears too big because it's nearer to our planet, but the actual size, which is approximately 1/4 that of the earth. Now, friends, again, the moon, which is around 3,84,400 kilometers. Yes, 3,84,400 kilometers away from us. Now, we can compare the distance, like the moon, which is about 3,84,400 kilometers away from the earth. Now just imagine the distance between the earth and the sun, and again the distance between sun and moon. Now, friends, the moon, which moves around the earth in about 27 days. Yes. Friends, the moon moves around the earth in about 27 days. So it takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. So as a result, only one side of the moon is visible to us. Yes, from the earth. We are able to see only one side of the moon. So the moon does not have conditions favorable for life, and it has neither water nor air, but it has mountains. Yes, it has mountains, plains, depressions on its surface. Yes, now see the diagram. The moon, as seen from the space. So, the cast shadows on the moon surface. Yes, so like the plains, depressions, and mountains, these cast shadows on the moon's surface. So even you can watch the full moon and observe these shadows. So friends, basically, there is no presence of yes on the moon where does not have conditions favorable for life. So there is no water, air, but it has mountains, plains, and depressions. Yes. So this is all about the moon. Now moving to the next part. See the satellite enters orbit. Then first of all the rocket launch. Then rocket falls back to the earth. And then satellite enters orbit. So friends, you just recall the information, or we can say interesting fact, that that is the Neil Armstrong was the first man to step on the surface of the moon on 21st yes, that is on 21st July 1969. Now, when we are talking about satellite, dear friends, a satellite is a celestial body that moves around the planet in the same way as the planets move around the sun. So, satellite is a celestial body that moves around the planets in the same way as the planets move around the sun. So friends, as we have discussed, the our Earth has only one satellite, that is the moon. Now, after that, we'll see the human-made satellite. Now, friends, human-made satellite, an artificial body, it is designed by scientists to gather information about the universe or the human-made satellite, which use for the communication purpose. It is carried by a rocket and then placed in the orbit around the Earth. So some of the Indian satellite in space, like INSAT, IRS, EduSat. So even you can learn about the more Indian satellite in the space. Yes, in space. Now, friends, after this, now we'll learn about the asteroids. Before that, friends, do not forget to boost up your preparation with Unacademy, as we are providing CSE Assured. Now, friends, CSE Assured means if you will opt for 2 years subscription and due to some reasons you are not able to crack the examination during the period of 2 years, then get a free 1 year subscription or the extension of your subscription with the CSE Assured. And friends, Unacademy is providing number of benefits with UPSC CSE subscription. So this is the right time to gear up your preparation with Unacademy. Like till 28 July, we are providing number of benefits like extension in your validity, additional discount of 10%, and the free optional test series with combo subscription, then Unacademy notes, study material, and huge discount on combo subscription. So friends, you'll get all these benefits. Now, moving to the next part, that is asteroids. Now, we'll see the asteroids. So friends, apart from the stars, planets, and satellite, there are numerous tiny bodies which also moves around the sun. Yes, along with stars, planets, and satellites. Apart from this, there are numerous tiny bodies. Yes, friends, these are the scientific words we can say, like as per their terms, these are the tiny bodies which also move around the sun, and these bodies are called asteroids. So they are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. Yes, they are found between the orbits of Mars and Jupiter. So scientists view, or scientists are of the view that that is the asteroids are part of a planet which exploded many years back. Now, so see the diagram, these are the asteroid belt. Friends, see, this is the asteroid belt between the Mars and Jupiter. Yes, asteroids. Now, after that, we will discuss about the meteoroids. Now, after the asteroids, now, friends, we will discuss meteorites. Now, friends, again, the small pieces of rocks which move around the earth, moves around the sun, are meteoroids. These are the small pieces of rocks which move around the sun, are called meteoroids. So sometimes these meteorites come near the earth and tend to drop upon it. So during this process, due to friction with the air, they get heated up and burn. So it causes a flash of light, and sometimes meteor, without being completely burnt, falls on the earth and creates a hollow. Now understand, the meteoroids, that is the small pieces of rocks which move around the sun. So sometimes these meteoroids come near the earth You can see these are the meteoroids. So they come near the earth and tend to drop upon it like this. Now, after that, during the process, due to the friction with the air, they get heated. Yes, they get heated up and burn. It causes flashlight. Yes, the flash of light during these frictions, and sometimes meteor without being completely burned falls on the earth. Yes, like this, and creates a hollow. Now, there is a whitish broadband like a white glowing path across the sky. Like it is a cluster of million of stars, and that band is known as Milky Way of galaxy. Yes, friends. A white broadband like a white glowing path across the sky on clear starry night. So friends, it is a cluster of millions of stars, and this part or this band is the Milky Way. Milky Way galaxy. So friends, our solar system is a part of this galaxy. Now, friends, in ancient India, it was imagined to be a river of light flowing in the sky. Thus, it was named Akash Ganga. And a galaxy is a huge system of billions of stars and clouds of dust. Yes. So, galaxy, which is a huge system of billions of stars, clouds of dust, and gases. So, there are millions of such galaxies that make the universe. Now, it is difficult to imagine how big the universe is, and scientists are still trying to find out more and more information related to this. So, friends, still there is research is going on. So, this is all about the first topic, that is the Earth in the solar system. So, friends, we have discussed about the like Earth in the solar system, there are tiny shining objects. Then we discuss about the full moon night, that is the Purnima, new moon night, Amavasya. Then celestial bodies. Then celestial bodies, yes, some celestial bodies are very big and hot. They are made up of gases. They have their own heat and light. So, which they emit in large amounts. So, the celestial bodies are called stars. And the sun is a star. Then we discussed about the constellations, that is the groups of stars. Then we discussed about the Saptarishi, North Star, that is the pole star. Then after that, next celestial bodies do not have their own heat and light, which means they are lit by the lights of the stars, and such bodies are called planets. So friend, the origin of the word planet from the Greek, that is the planeti, which means wanderers. Now, after that, we have also discussed about the satellite. Then we discussed about the solar system. So friends, the solar system, which consisting of the planets. So there are 8 planets: Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. So, as we have discussed that, for the one orbit around the sun, Mercury, which complete the one orbit around the sun in 88 days. The Venus, which complete the one orbit around the sun in 255 days. Then Earth, which completes one orbit around the sun in 365 days. Mars, 687 days. Then Jupiter takes time around 11 years, 11 months. That is about 12 years. Then Saturn, 29 years. Yes. And Neptune, then Uranus, it takes around 84 years. And Neptune takes around 164 years. Yes. Side 3, in today's session, we are studying about the class 6 NCERT in detail. Yes. How's your preparation going on? So, friends, we have discussed about the solar system in detail. We discussed about the sun, which is the center of the solar system. And the distance between the Earth and the sun is approximately 150 million kilometers. Then we have discussed about the tricks to memorize the planets from the sun, like Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Then we discussed about the moon, satellite, asteroids, meteoroids, and galaxy. So friends, there are number of galaxies. Yes, there are millions of galaxies that make the universe. Now, after this, moving to the next part, our friends will understand the latitudes and longitudes. Yes, dear friends, now we have today also special class festival on our Unacademy app. So you can download the Unacademy app and watch our special classes absolutely free. So now come to the next part. Yes, I'm also conducting various special classes. So you can attend those lectures and boost up your preparation. Now, let's start next topic, that is the globe. So we'll start with latitudes and longitudes. Friends, we'll start the globe. Friends, as we have discussed about the shape of our earth, and now friends, our earth that is slightly flattened at the north and south poles. Now you can also see in this picture, I'll just give you a view. Yes, now friends, see, the earth which is slightly flattened at the north and south pole. Yes, south poles, and its bulk in the middle. Yes, Now, friends, now we will discuss about the globe. Yes, friends, everyone is aware about the globe, and also we are discussing the same or the when we are studying geography, it's very important to understand the global positions also. So, friends, as we have discussed that our Earth, which is not a sphere, but it is slightly flattened at the poles. Now, friends, so there are number of globes available, like as per the size. So, friends, on the globe, the countries, continents, and oceans are shown in their correct size. So, like, it is very difficult to describe the location of a point on a sphere like the Earth. So, friends, here a needle is fixed through the globe in a tilted manner. Yes, now this is the needle, which is called axis. So, 2 points of the globe through which the needle passes are two poles, North Pole and South Pole. So, the globe can move, yes, around this needle from the west to east, and just as the Earth moves. Yes. Now, there are like major difference that the real Earth has no such needle, so it moves around axis, which is an imaginary line. Yes. Then another imaginary line which running on the globe, which divides into two equal parts. This line is known as the equator. Yes, the northern half of the earth is known as the northern hemisphere, whereas the southern half, which is known as the southern hemisphere. Yes, so friends, the now here we can just see the equator in this picture. Like here we can say this is the equator, this is the northern hemisphere, and this is southern hemisphere. So there are the equal halves. These are the two equal halves. And equator is an imaginary circular line. Yes, this is the equator, which is an imaginary circular line, and it's very important reference point to locate places on the earth. So all parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes, and latitudes are measured in degrees. Yes, friends. Now, the equator is an imaginary circular line, and it's very important to locate places on the earth. All parallel circles like this. Yes, we'll see in the detail. Yes, all parallel circles from the equator up to the poles are called parallels of latitudes, and these latitudes measure into the degrees. Yes, friends. Now see these red arrows, these are the latitudes. Now, the equator represents the 0 degree latitude. The equator, which represents the 0 degree latitude, and the distance from the equator to either of the poles is 1/4 of a circle round the earth. So friends, we can say that is the 1/4 of 360 degrees. So that is 90. So 90 degrees north latitude marks the North Pole, and 90 degrees south latitude marks the South Pole. Yes, 90 degrees north, ninety degrees north latitude marks the North Pole, and 90 degrees south, which is marked as the South Pole. Friends, see in the picture they are showing this is the North Pole. Now, all parallel north of the equator are called north latitudes. So these are the north latitudes. And similarly, all parallel south of the equator are called south latitudes. So this is the south latitude, that is the red marked, and north latitude. So friends, the value of each latitude is therefore followed by either the word north or south. So generally, this is indicated by the letter north. Yes, that is letter N or S. So now, in the NCERT itself, they're given the example like the place Chandrapur in Maharashtra and Belo Horizonte in Brazil are located on the parallels about 20-degree latitude. But the former 20 degrees north of the equator and the later 20 degrees, which is the south of it. Nice. So therefore, we can say the Chandrapur yes, which is located or the situated at 20 degrees north, whereas Belo Horizonte, which is situated at the 20-degree south latitude. Now, friends, this is the we move away from the equator and the size of the parallels of latitude, which decreases. Now, friends, we'll discuss about the important parallels of latitudes. Now, see the important parallels of latitudes. Now, understand, besides the equator, yes, now see this diagram, that is 0 degrees, the North Pole 90 degrees, and the South Pole 90 degrees south. So there are four important parallels of latitudes. One is Tropic of Cancer. Yes, friends. So, first is Tropic of Cancer, that is 23.5 degrees north in the northern hemisphere, whereas Tropic of Capricorn, which is 23.5 degrees south. Arctic Circle, which is like 66.5 degrees north, and Antarctic Circle, that is 66.5 degrees south. So these are the important parallels of latitudes. That is Tropic of Cancer, then Tropic of Capricorn, then Arctic Circle, and Antarctic Circle. So friends, this is important parallels of latitudes. Now, in next session, we will discuss about the heat zones of the Earth, like torrid zone, temperate zones, frigid zone. Yes, that is very cold. So friends, we will discuss longitudes in the also next session. Due to some reasons, will take short time for this marathon part 1, but we'll try to complete the NCRT in the next marathon, that is the part 2. So friends, tomorrow in the morning we have 8 o'clock a part 2 marathon session. So you can attend that session where we'll continue with the remaining part. Yes. Now friends, do not forget to register yourself for Unacademy Combat. We are conducting combat on every Sunday morning 11 a.m. So friends, Unacademy Combat, it's an opportunity to get scholarship and an amazing prizes. So friends, the time for the combat is 1 hour, 60 questions, which will help you to evaluate your preparation with other aspirants at all India level. You can use referral code RBI Life and SPRBI 10. Enroll for the combat. Now friends, we'll provide you link for the registration for the combat in description box. We are also providing huge discount on combo subscription. So friends, you will get huge discount with combo subscription. Like if you will opt for general studies and optional for 1 year, you have to pay only 49,680 rupees. Whereas for the 2 years of combo subscription, you have to pay only 71,798 rupees. So friends, if you will opt this course before the midnight, that is before 28 July, you will also get free test series for optional preparation. So friends, enroll yourself for combo subscription and boost up your preparation. Yes, now friends, Unacademy is providing you complete preparation for UPSC CSE worth rupees 2.3 lakhs in discounted price, that is 57.5 thousand. So friends, now on 1st August onwards, there will be price hike on all UPSC CSE subscription. Now it's 3 days to go to get discounted price for all subscription. Yes, as we have discussed CSE Assured and other benefits of the subscription, combo subscription benefit. Yes, friends, in Maha subscription offer, you'll get extended validity of your subscription. That is for the 1 year, you will get extended validity till Mains 2022. And for the 2 year subscription, you will get validity till Mains 2023. In UPSC Comprehensive Test Series, friends, we are providing topic-wise sectional and full-length test, which will help you to boost up your preparation. Now, we'll provide you the tests for preliminary and main examination. So the test worth rupees 30,000. You will get absolutely free with 1 year subscription and onwards. Yes. Now, when we are talking about the no cost EMI, so friends, you can apply for the loan facilities or no cost EMI benefits using this link, and you will get 20 books, that is study material in hard copy, worth rupees 10,000, which is free with 1 year subscription and onwards. Yes, friends, those aspirants looking for test series, so Unacademy is providing free test series for all aspirants, where you can use referral code RBLI to unlock the test, and will cover complete general studies and current affairs part. So hurry up, enroll yourself with free test series, and it will help you to crack the UPSC CSE examination. And last but not the least, friends, do not forget to attend special classes on Unacademy app, which will help to boost up your preparation. So friends, in special classes also will cover all subjects, and the lectures on previous year questions, current affairs, and much more. So do not forget to attend special classes on Unacademy app. So friends, that's it for today's session. Please like, share, and subscribe Unacademy video. In today's session, we complete few topics in systematic manner with low pace, so you can also make your notes, which will help you to understand the basic concepts. So that's it for today. Dear friends, stay home, stay safe. All the best. Take care.